Everyone here is getting to enjoy all of the hard work that both staff and vendors put in, but to truly appreciate it, you've got to see it when it's empty. People came together today to devour these sweet treats for charity, and the community even got to leave with some of their own. The zoo has sensory bags available upon request. Inside these bags, you'll find noise-canceling headphones, fidgets, sunglasses, and so much more to make your time even more accessible. Now, CJ has over 2,500 followers on his Facebook page while continuing to film daily weather reports, practicing his speech and articulation while still having a little bit of fun. This legislation means that the standard minimum wage for tipped workers will gradually increase over the next 5 years until it hits $15 an hour. These workers currently make $3.93 an hour plus their tips. That money is gonna have to come from somewhere else. Spring has sprung.
We are in March. People get antsy.
Just not outside. While you're used to finding horse shows in the pavilion, for a weekend in March, it's the Lansing Home and Garden Show.
It consists of, at its roots, 3 different things. Over 250 local businesses, landscapers, home improvement companies, all the products and services a homeowner might be looking for.
The setup started 4 days earlier.
We are setting up from early Monday morning until 15 minutes before we open.
And once those doors opened at 2 p.m. on Thursday, hundreds of Michiganders, tired of winter, started smelling the roses and tulips and evergreens.
We're bringing, tens of thousands of patrons and homeowners to the show. It really is just a vibrant boost to the area.
Everyone here is getting to enjoy all of the hard work that both staff and vendors put in, but to truly appreciate it, you've got to see it when it's empty.
Every vendor has an opportunity to bring their trucks in, drive in, set up their spaces.
Boxes and boxes.
Did you take any of these?
And a lot of back and forth is all something Sue Ott is used to.
I just love it.
She's no stranger to the show.
It'll be the first ones that sell.
Or her business.
Bought it approximately 27 years ago.
Ott loves the opportunities she's been given.
Getting to meet so many wonderful people, not only just your customers, but your vendors.
And does it with the help of some important people.
The people you work with, we have a wonderful time. We get along great. She gets out of line once in a while.
She's referring to Denise, her best friend of 60 years.
You'll catch on someday to this job. Are you kidding me? You are smart.
The Jolly Green Junction has a little bit of everything.
Yard decorations, lawn ornaments. And right now what I have here in my jars, this is the first year I've tried it here. These are all made by the Amish, and it's excellent stuff.
And Ott plans on keeping her business local.
I only get my produce from the area I live in.
Now, she's already planning ahead.
Next year, you mark the boxes.
In East Lansing,
No, I'm going nowhere.
Micaiah Lawrence, Focal Point News.
Even though it's been incredibly cold here, they feel it's important to meet.
It's a time to gather with one another and to find your people.
And that's exactly what they did in downtown Mason. Dozens of like-minded people got together to protest the new administration's policies.
Hello, my friends and neighbors!
Cheryl Van de Kerkhove knows that there is strength in numbers. She organized this rally.
We brought our community to let them know how much we appreciate what they're doing and that we're here to stand together and take care of our neighbors.
Organizations like the Crowded Table Coalition and Showing Up for Racial Justice gathered the community at the Ingham County Courthouse to show support for immigrants. Surge volunteer Nick Bennett had one goal.
Just showing that we are stronger together and to build momentum and to say, no, we're going to stand with our communities and we're not going to leave a single person behind.
I just think that this transcends politics so much that I would hope people could just stand up for their neighbors and think about it in a human way.
These folks worry that the Trump administration is sending immigration officers across the country. This community is fighting for their neighbors.
We are so fortunate in Lansing and Ingham County that we have a county that's already welcoming, that already stood up, that put their necks out in December immediately after the election and said, not here.
Ingham County is one of 4 counties in Michigan that is a sanctuary county, with Lansing being the only sanctuary city in the state.
We welcome our neighbors and we'll protect them.
And taking initiative.
It's a time of knowing that we're maybe the leaders that we were waiting for. And we have to do it together. Our job is to stay focused and to be on purpose and to do what we can do and to do it together.
In Mason, Micaiah Lawrence, Focal Point News. It's Punchki season, a tradition only people from Michigan wait for.
The original reason for the punchki was to clear out sweets from the cupboards so that you weren't tempted during the Lenten season.
They're filled donuts with fillings from custard to fruit.
They've become a very popular treat for this time of year.
Places like Quality Dairy only have them on the shelves for 2 weeks a year. With classic and creative flavors, it draws a crowd.
Peanut butter chocolate or the pineapple upside down cake?
Usually custard, but once in a while the raspberry also tastes really good.
Enough to have an eating contest to segue into the season.
It's our second annual Punchki Palooza event to kick off the Punchki season at Quality Dairy.
People came together today to devour these 3 treats for charity, and the community even got to leave with some of their own.
That's always a good time.
The Punchki Palooza brings together 4 contestants who are each competing for charity.
It's church I've been going to for my whole life.
Akeem Harshman is hoping to support Judson Baptist Church. The reigning champ ate 4.5 last year. Now,
Coming in very hungry, so skip breakfast and lunch today, and I'm super hungry, ready to go.
and his preparation paid off.
Our winner is Judson Baptist Church with a key.
He defended his title and gave back to his church.
They'll probably use it for the outreach ministry and then in the community.
Harshman took first prize, but each contestant left with treats, a trophy of their
Put 'em
own,
in a box, you take 'em home.
and some cash for their charity. In Lansing, Micaiah Lawrence, Focal Point News.
They're jumping very slow. It's down there. Oh yeah, there's more.
I love the kangaroos. They love the snow. They might just bounce around.
The penguins are always fun, and the red pandas also are, when they're active, they're really fun to watch, as are the otters.
Everyone who works here seems to have a favorite.
I would definitely say try and see the rhino if you can.
Is the rhino your favorite part? Rhino? Yeah, she really likes the rhino.
And the visitors who come here seem to find their favorite too. 12-year-old Marcy Laraga is no different.
No, Mom.
Marcy, her older sister Madeline, and her mom Amanda are regular zoo goers.
My daughter loves the zoo. In fact, all my children love the zoo.
Marcy has Down syndrome.
We try to come as a family each month that we're available to come, just to see the animals and do the crafts and meet other families that have kids with special needs.
Mariah Martinez runs the Falconers program.
The penguin.
She makes sure visitors like Marcy feel at home.
We want them to be able to visit the zoo in a safe, welcoming environment.
Falconers is a monthly event where the zoo is closed to the public and free of cost for families with disabled or special needs children.
Zoos are incredible places, and especially AZA zoos like ourselves that are doing all this work for conservation. But they're also overwhelming.
The zoo has sensory bags available upon request. Inside these bags, you'll find noise-canceling headphones, fidgets, sunglasses, and so much more to make your time even more accessible.
We also have signs all throughout the zoo that say whether it's a quiet area that you can hang out in if you need to, if it's gonna be a louder area. We've got a few animals that like to make some noises, so we like to prepare them for that.
It's one of our most spectacular programs and really services a need in the community.
For families like Marcy's, this program has changed their visits.
It's more freeing and more acceptable for her to just be herself and do whatever she wants, because we just don't have to worry about a lot of other people around who might not understand her disability or like her needs or how she expresses her happiness.
That's what Falconer strives for. Everyone enjoying the zoo.
I'm just really happy that this program exists.
In Lansing, Micaiah Lawrence, Focal Point News.